Let's bring in David Gregory, moderator of Meet the Press. David, good morning to you.
Good morning, Matt.
Interesting op-ed in the Wall Street Journal this morning. It was suggested that these hearings will be the Seinfeld hearings, a show about nothing. That said, what are Republicans going to accomplish?
Well, you heard Senator Sessions make the point that they want to try to lay a foundation here and really make the argument that she's practicing activist judging, that she's making decisions based on identity politics and not on impartiality, which is what a judge is supposed to do. They'll make that case. They'll base it on some of the comments she's made that Pete referred to, the wise Latina comment, making decisions better than a white man, or the Ritchie case that Pete also referred to. But short of, again, something really explosive, the White House thinks this will be a pretty low-key affair.
Let me ask you a general question. We've been talking in the last 4 or 5 days here on the show and other places about the softening of President Obama's popularity numbers, down about 11% from the start of his term. Does something like that embolden Republicans when it comes to a hearing like this?
Well, I think it does, not just for the sake of Judge Sotomayor, but also future nominees. Remember, this White House is preparing for more than one vacancy on the high court, and Republicans want to make it clear that, yes, there are certainly political downsides for the Republicans in opposing the first Hispanic nominee to the Supreme Court. But at the same time, they can lay down some markers and say, look, we're going to put some parameters around the kind of judge that you put up next time.
Right.
Remember, Judge Roberts had a pretty good go when he was George Bush's nominee, but Justice Alito had a much different time.
And let's just remember that Sonia Sotomayor gets to, in some ways, set the tone today. She'll make an opening statement. What does she need to accomplish in that?
Well, first of all, people who have been involved in prepping her say she's going to be low-key. They compare her to former Justice O'Connor in terms of her style, her plain-spokenness. They say that she might be a little bit boring, that she's not going to be an academic, she's not going to wow everybody with their answers. So they're trying to set expectations a little bit lower to try to say this will be a low-key affair, no fireworks, that she's just a traditional mainstream judge who has a really compelling life story and who's going to impress this panel.
All right, David, thanks very much. David Gregory, our moderator of Meet the Press. Thanks.